Thanks for joining us. I'm Anne-Marie Green. An unprecedented event today in Baltimore. The Orioles are playing a home game at Camden Yards without any fans in the stands. This comes after MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred decided to close the game to the public over security concerns, of course. Chip Reid is one of the few members of the media who is inside the park for today's game, and he joins us now on the phone. Chip, it has to be sort of surreal, sort of eerie to be inside there with no fans.
Oh, it is. In fact, I'm in the press box right now, and I'm scanning the stadium, and I see three people from where I am out there, and all three of them are manning cameras that are shooting the game. Not a single fan in the park. Now, there is a hotel across the street with some balconies, and people are watching it from up there. But they are the only fans who are seeing this game live. So yes, I think surreal is a good word for it.
And as I understand it, they're sort of treating it as business as usual. The music is playing, and I heard that they're even planning a seventh-inning stretch.
That's right. They are hoping to make this as normal as possible for the players because, as the spokesperson for the team told me a little while ago, you know, these guys are into routine. They play 162 games a year, not counting the playoffs, and they really get into routine. And they want this to be, you know, they can, to some degree, block out the fact that nobody's in the stands, except when somebody hits a home run and nobody cheers. But they want it to be as normal as they can. They will have the national anthem. Nobody's going to perform it. It'll be a recording. They will have a seventh-inning stretch, we're told, and there will be the usual music that gets played at the appropriate times. There's headbanger rock and roll music being played now, as there always is before the game. So they're trying to make it routine in some ways. But I tell you, when you hear that crack of the bat and the ball goes over the fence in the outfield and there's no roar of the crowd, that is when it's going to be really strange.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the acoustics are like. I mean, can you actually hear people talking? Can you hear voices travel?
Well, I can't tell because they are keeping us in the press box.
Okay.
Other than the cameramen who are out there, we're in the press box. And to tell you the truth, the press box is packed. But they're not letting us go anywhere. They're not letting us shoot any video from here. A lot of restrictions, and they are feeding us well. But other than that, we are locked in here, and it's a great seat to watch a baseball game. But here they come now. The Orioles are running out onto the field to play for the top of the first inning.
Wow. You know, the Orioles issued a statement, but it was very limited. It talked about the fact that the way the game was going to be played and what people could do with their tickets and all that sort of thing. Have you heard anything more from the Orioles about why they're making this decision for this game?
I'm sorry, it just got noisy in here. Actually, they're playing the national anthem now, so it's hard to hear. But could you ask me that question one more time? I'm trying to be respectful while the anthem is playing. The
statement that the Orioles released when they were choosing to have the game like this, without any fans, was very limited. They talked about what their plans were for this game and games to come, and what fans could do with their tickets. But they never really sort of clearly stated a reason. Have you heard anything more from the Orioles organization as to why they're choosing this?
Yes, I did. I talked to one of the top officials with the Orioles, and in a word, it's safety. They want the fans to be safe. You may recall that over the weekend there was a game where they had to keep the fans in the stadium. They had to block them in the stadium after the game ended because they were concerned about what was going on outside the stadium. There were a number of fights and a lot of ugly scenes out there at some bars across the street from the stadium, and they don't want a repeat of that. So in an excess of caution, that's what they're doing. Now, there are some people who believe this is a mistake, that by doing this, you're saying, you know, the protesters, the rioters win and we lose, that we're giving in. You know, they caused the scene, and we're going to inconvenience tens of thousands of people. So, you know, there's some people who believe this is not what you should do, that you should be strong, have a big police presence, but don't give in to rioters.
Yeah, well, the game will go on at least, and Chip Reid, you'll be one of the few people able to enjoy it live. So
that's right.
Enjoy the game while you work. Thank you.
Thank you very much.